Franz, how tough of a task is ahead for your group tonight?
Yeah, it should be a really good game. They're playing really good basketball, especially offensively. So hopefully we can take another step forward.
You know what happened to your nose on that play, and what are the ramifications that you'll have to deal with going forward?
Yeah, I got hit on the rebound and I broke it a little bit, so gonna have to wear a mask for a couple games probably.
Do you like the mask?
No, I don't. No.
For your group, what are specifically the keys tonight?
I think just working on our defense. They like I said, they move the ball really well, shoot a lot of threes. So make sure we protect the paint first, and then contest all their threes. And I think offensively, just keep moving the ball, finding good rhythm offensively. I thought did a pretty good job in the last couple of games with that. So hopefully we can continue to do that.
Wendell, when you see the shot that Desmond made, how much of a boost and a lift does it give you guys going into tonight's game, knowing that momentum can help you guys moving forward?
It can help us a lot. That was Desmond's only three made that night, so not only just for his group, but just for him to get his swagger, his confidence going. That's kind of what we live for. That's what all of us competitors live for, is to take a shot like that and then let alone make it. So I'm happy for him and I'm happy for this team, and I think we can be able to ride that energy going into tonight.
It's Paolo's birthday. For him to get a win, how much would that mean for you guys and for him?
Jordan Year turned 23, still a young fella. And MSG, I think it's no better birthday you can have. Just to cap it off with a W, I think will be good. So it's something that we can do for Paolo tonight.
And what are the keys going into tonight's game and how to get a win in this one?
Being disciplined on the defensive end. I think they're a team that's going to get up a lot of threes, but they also get into the paint a fair amount. So being able to close off the paint, being in help, but then understanding personnel and who you're closing out to whenever you're closing out to a shooter or a driver. So I think it's just a big KYP night, and then offensively taking our shots when they're open. They're pretty good defensively, but when we're able to get into the paint, get spray out threes, and when we're open, we got to shoot them no matter make or miss.
The importance of closing out possessions tonight. Mitchell Robinson's a beast on the offensive glass. Cat's among the league leader in rebounds. How important is it to group control the glass tonight? Because I'm sure it's going to take more than just you.
For sure. It's going to be a group effort tonight. Every team is different, and this team is they thrive. Certain players thrive off of offensive rebounds like Mitchell Robinson. So, we got to do a great job of getting them off the boards. It's definitely easier said than done, but it's just an effort thing, a process thing, something to be thinking about throughout the game. So, we're all capable though. We'll figure it out though for sure.
What are your thoughts on the mask on Franz? How does he rock it? What's your rating?
Whenever guys get hurt, playing with injuries, they usually play a lot better. So I'm expecting Franz to have one of those legendary Franz games for sure. It looks good on him though. Definitely does.
Happy birthday, Paolo. To be able, last year you didn't get to play in your birthday.
I got to play on my birthday. This is my first time in the NBA, so I did in college, but NBA, unfortunately, I was hurt my rookie year on my birthday, and I was hurt last year on my birthday. So
to be able to play on your birthday here in Madison Square Garden, it's got to feel good to be able to be a part of that.
Yeah, definitely. This was a game that I saw on the schedule as soon as the schedule came out. Circled it, knew it was going to be a special game, just being on my birthday, and obviously being here in the Garden and on TV and everything. So definitely is exciting.
What are the keys for tonight's game in order for you guys to capitalize off that win in Portland and get a win here tonight?
I think for us, just coming out and being the aggressors, playing here, if you kind of just let them, play their game, it's easy for them to get the crowd going and kind of get on a run. So kind of want to be the aggressors and, impose our will on both sides of the ball. I think taking care of the ball is going to be important, not turning it over. And also just limiting something like their easy looks on offense, like not giving them clean looks at the three or clean looks at the rim.
P, they're a group that's undefeated at home. For you guys to be able to potentially hand them their first loss there, how big would that be to continue to ride that wave of momentum?
Yeah, it would be huge to get a win here. Like you said, they're very good at home. They're a good team in general, so it's not going to be easy, and I think everyone knows that. It's going to be a hell of a challenge, but, it's nothing that we can't do, and so coming in just with that aggressor mindset of just coming in and imposing our will and playing the way we play and kind of making them adjust.
NBA history, we've seen a lot of player rock masks. What's your rating on Franz and how he rocks the mask?
Man, I told him he looks savage, man. He looks savage with the mask. You know, unfortunate that he has a nose injury, but, you know, Franz is a warrior. He's not going to sit out for nothing. So definitely, you know, I didn't even know he broke the nose. So that's, you know, unfortunate, but, you know, he's going to throw that mask on and be ready to play.